Last period, giving up 3 goals and quick. It looked like when Mill scored off that deflection.
Yeah. No, we were going.
In the last 8 minutes, 7 minutes.
Yeah, I think we were tied with 7 minutes left, and we had momentum and shot from the outside, beats a short side. It wasn't a very good gap. I thought our D-ers really sat back, and then it kind of spiraled after that. I mean, a few missed assignments, execution, and breakout of our zone, and then, like I said, it's frustrating because every time we did something really well, it was just, so we just gave up something, a grade A chance that just ended up turning into the back of our net.
Overall, can you give us an assessment of how the 4 new players, Claremont, Brento, McMillan, and Vale played?
Well, I thought Vale got better as the game went on. I mean, it's still, I haven't seen him. This is the first time I've really seen him play in a game situation. I thought his penalty kill was good. He's good steering, has some chances. I mean, he's going to get more of an opportunity, as we get familiar with him. McMillan obviously has his first game in a long time. I think, he'll get his legs underneath him. He's a smart player. Same thing with Max. It was his first game this year. I thought, made some saves, and I'm sure there's a few he'd like to have back. And like I said, a lot of these guys, and Parento, he does some really good things. He competes hard, but I don't think, to pinpoint each guy individually is something, in fairness to them, that we, it was tough because collectively I thought, at times we were really good, and then some things were just trying to do too much or try to control the game, and it's tough to control the game with one guy, slowing it down.
Yeah. I was going to ask how inserting the 4 of them into the lineup with a fairly truncated schedule of practices, how did that affect the chemistry, or did it affect the chemistry?
Well, we were fine in some regards. I mean, a lot of the mistakes were, like grade A glaring mistakes, like either through execution or, a turnover in a bad area that we have to manage. So, I mean, if you're asking me, like, chemistry-wise, I mean, they were together all week. They looked good all week. I thought they had some chances. But I think that we're trying to be a little too cute. Like, I mean, we're getting opportunities offensively, and when we should be shooting, we're passing, and then we're not, being hard enough in the inside position. So it's just, it looks good, and everyone's spinning around, but the problem is it becomes perimeter. And against this team, they prey on that, prey on making mistakes, and we had our chances. But the problem is our mistakes led to goals very quickly, and that was the difference.
No goals, only 6 shots made in the second period. What happened to the offense there?
Well, we didn't. The first 5 minutes, I'd say 7 minutes, we were on our heels, and it stemmed from managing the puck. We weren't, we were taking the puck, we were bringing it back, we weren't moving it quick, and it allowed them to get into their forecheck. So as soon as they get into their forecheck, all of a sudden the forced plays happen. We start turning over pucks, and then every time that we break out, we have to change just to get fresh guys out there. So you can't get a forecheck. And then after the second half of the second period, I thought we started getting in on the hunt a little more, started tracking pucks and having some momentum. But if you're going to slow the game down on a team like this, they go right into their structure. They clog up the middle of the ice very well, and then all of a sudden you're limited with what you can do with the puck. So you end up forcing it, you end up trapped in your own end, and then you're tired, and then you can't get the puck in, you can't change, and it just spirals after that. And that was it in the second period. So, I mean, we came out, we battled back at times, but it's not good enough.
Bill Rivera came out with the captaincy on the jersey. Tell us what exactly, in your mind, made him the perfect candidate to wear the letter.
Well, I think we waited to this point to see guys, and it's Delhi and it's the whole leadership group that we chose. So, we wanted to make sure that we gave ourselves enough time to see guys emerge. I thought that he has experience. He's been in the situation that, we have a lot of young guys in that dressing room too. He's been one of those guys before. I think his maturity over the last few years, certainly showed. He's a fierce competitor. Great in the locker room, good with the guys, and like I said, he comes ready to play every night, and same thing with practice. And, and we wanted to see guys emerge and take ownership, and he was one of those guys right away, and 5 games in that did. And, I think it was something that we wanted to address this year. And like I said, I mean, it's a healthy group of leaders, with Byer, Keenan, McMillan, and Manderson and those guys, and that's what you need. You need guys in strength with a good leadership core, and so, I mean, he was the right fit.
Made a goal on a power play tonight, which was only your second out of 36 for the year. Why is it that your team can't make that?
It's getting better. It's been better the last few games. We had more chances, more shots. It's a lot better than it was a week ago. So we just have to keep working on it and building, keeping the units going, and it's getting better. Okay, thank you.
On how everything shook out as far as the naming of the captains.
I think it's great. I think it's a good mix-up, and Deli, I know, is going to do a great job. He's an outstanding guy in the locker room and off the ice and on the ice as well. He competes hard, and he brings it every day. So I think he's a great fit for it, and I'm happy to be still part of the leadership group, and I think we have a great group of guys this year, especially, who can hopefully steer this team in the right direction.
Your thoughts from a player perspective on what's gone on in the past 6 games, and in particular tonight, you guys, seem to have things going pretty well in the first period, and then it went awry.
Really, it's just staying with the game, staying within our systems, and playing how we're supposed to play. I think, we, like you said, we come out hard and we kind of let the game get away from us for a bit, and it takes us a little bit to get back into that, and sometimes it's too late. It seems to be the way that it's been going lately. So.
What was going through y'all's heads when you were 3 down in the last period?
There's still, as long as there's still time on the clock, you're not going to take the compete out of us.
What do you think happened with those 3 goals get away from you guys?
They got one on the power play there, and then really kind of the whole game it was just a game of chances. They took advantage of their chances, and including in the third there. We had our chances too, that for whatever reason, just we didn't have the bounce. Sometimes it took a weird bounce off of a couple guys' sticks, and there's really nothing you can do about that other than bear down the next time, So.
Did they show you anything different from the opening weekend when you guys handled them fairly easily?
I wouldn't consider it easily, but I feel like that opening weekend, everybody was excited. We all came out hard to compete for a full 60 minutes. And I think that's the difference. If we can get back to playing that way, it really doesn't matter what team we're playing or, where we are, what time. As long as we play our game and our style of hockey, that should give us the best chance to win. So just got to stay with it.
All right. Thanks, Steve.
Thanks.